Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Knape Vogt BK-3800. This is a -Z, it should be stated. Then the numerals after that refer to the length. This is a double J-track zinc coated steel. This is a zinc finish track made of steel, and is the 3800 series track is what this is. Okay. Your wheels are obviously going to hang in these profiles here of the J's, what they're called. Now, there is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up the full line product catalog. And that's handy because it will allow you to review this item in detail and the constituent pieces that belong to the same family as this track. So the 3800 is going to come out of obviously their bypass series. This would be for a set of doors, a set of bypass doors, for either a 50-pound, and it's also used in their bypass for 60-pound capacity. The difference there is the hangers change. You're going to use the 0200 for the 50-pound and the 0400 generally for the 60-pound. You're going to be able to work with doors from 3/4 inch to 1 3/8. Okay. The difference in the hanger is not related as much to the weight of the door as it is to the thickness of the doors, and we'll touch on that more in a moment. The 3800 track is available in several different lengths. This happens to be a 59-inch length. It is available in, of course, 47-inch, 59-inch, 71-inch, 94-inch as well. Now, why these odd sizes? Well, you have to have odd sizes because if you had a 4-foot wide opening, let's say in this case a 5-foot wide opening, a pair of 2'6" doors, everything needs to be an inch smaller. The track needs to be an inch smaller because you're creating the opening an inch smaller. Why so? Well, if you're going to do a stock pair of 30-inch doors and you had a 60-inch opening, they would just close together. You need overlap. So you're going to make the entire opening 1 inch smaller. So if these if these tracks were the full opening, all you're going to end up doing is cutting them anyway. So that's how they're supplied. They're supplied because you need to have a 1 inch smaller opening in general. Now, moving on with some other details of this track, there is, you can actually, forgive me, 120 inch is also available as well, but that will be costly to ship, so do keep that in mind. A typical sort of constituent package of parts that are going to go with this will be your 0200A and your 0200B carriers. That's what you're going to use based on where you're installing them, front or back of the unit. A door guide, a finger pull, a door stop, and screws, of course, are going to be typical in a package that would go with the 3800 series track. If you're doing and that's for 50-pound capacity. If you're doing a 60-pound capacity setup, you would be substituting the 0200 for the 0400 hangers, ATW hangers and BTW hangers for those as well. There is in that catalog on the 150, at least of this crop, on page 151 of that full line catalog, you'll see a profile of this track, and it gives you an idea of the dimensions. It's a bit unwieldy measuring longer things in the camera. They've got it at 1.85 inch, and let's just say that it's basically 1 13/16 overall width. Overall height of the track, 1 inch. Okay, and that cross-section drawing also lists the other lengths that it is available in. And to wrap up and clarify, when you get hangers for these, depending on your door thickness, you're going to use either the 0200A or the 0200B hangers. Package sets include hangers that are designed for either 3/4 inch or 1 3/8 doors. 1 3/8 doors, of course, being more common. They can also handle doors that are 1 to 1 1/8 thick. Should you be doing custom, maybe a piece of mirror on front of a piece of 3/4. You'll use either all A or B carriers depending on how exactly you're going to handle your approach to the door thickness. Okay. On page 43 of that same catalog, you can see a cross section of how those O200A and O200B hangers change. It's basically the offset to account for a thicker door is the bottom line. So that catalog that we're referring to is, you may have noticed, quite logically well planned and laid out. Once you know the application that you're doing, bypass, pocket, bifold, you immediately go to that section. Then from within that section, determine the weight of the doors. Then you're looking at specifically the kits, the length, how many doors you might be doing, the package pieces that go in that, and then the constituent parts that are belonging in those package pieces. So what that does is it allows you to get the part number for exactly the kit that you want to order, but even as easily the constituent piece. You might say, well, gosh, I only need a replacement hanger because the painter was here and he threw one of them out by accident. Or you were changing the doors and the doors went to the garbage and the hangers stayed on the doors. That sort of thing is very common. My name is Rich Howard. If you have any questions on the Knape Vogt BK-3800-Z series zinc plated or zinc coated steel track or any other Knape Vogt product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.